Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be exploring the top 10 worst cars to drive in Forza Horizon. This list was made by comparing the handling of stock cars in a race or cruising setting. Each car is being talked about in its non-upgraded version, so basically they all are stock. With that being said, here are the top 10 worst cars to drive in Forza Horizon. Appearing in both Horizon 1 and Horizon 4, the Shelby 1000 is everything you want in a muscle car. Ridiculous power and aggressive look in a big V8. The Shelby 1000 represents the pinnacle of performance in the realm of muscle cars. Obtained by completing a seasonal objective in Horizon 4, the Shelby 1000 was made by Shelby American, a company renowned for pushing the boundaries of speed and performance. The Shelby 1000 is a modern interpretation of the iconic Shelby Mustangs of the past. Elevated to unrivaled levels of performance and capability, at the heart of the Shelby 1000 lies a massive 5.2-liter Whipple supercharged V8 that is tuned and upgraded to produce nearly 1,000 horsepower. The sheer power of the Shelby 1000 is difficult to control within Horizon's narrow roads. With nearly 800 pound-feet of torque and a rear-wheel drive drivetrain, the car's acceleration is so powerful that players will struggle to maintain control. Even the slightest application of throttle can send the car into uncontrollable slides and spins, making it challenging to navigate corners or even maintain a constant straight line on the road. Appearing in Forza Horizon 5, the Mercury Cyclone spoiler holds a special place in automotive history as a symbol of American muscle and performance. Originally introduced in the 1960s, the Cyclone was Mercury's answer to the growing demand for high-performance cars. However, this legendary muscle car is simply not great in Forza Horizon. Before I explain the reason why, here's a brief introduction of the Mercury Cyclone. Developed by Mercury, who are long gone at this point, the Mercury Cyclone came packed with the legendary 7-liter Super Cyclone V8, which delivered 370 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. This formidable power, combined with the Cyclone's 3,500-pound lightweight construction and sport-tuned suspension, allowed it to rival even the most iconic muscle cars of its era. In Horizon 5, the Cyclone spoiler boasts high-power figures for the classic muscle cars class. However, its handling in the game is horrible. For a muscle car that weighs only 3,500 pounds, the Cyclone feels like a boat in Horizon 5. The Cyclone's handling feels sluggish and unresponsive, especially when approaching corners. The Cyclone spoiler has a tendency to oversteer even at the slightest application of throttle. The Koenigsegg CCX-R edition appeared only in Horizon 1. With its jaw-dropping acceleration and top speed of 250 miles per hour, the CCX-R was a force to be reckoned with on the roads of the Horizon Festival. However, the CCX-R was really bad to race with. Before I get into the reason why the CCX-R was horrible to race with, let me give you an introduction of the Koenigsegg CCX-R edition. For a price of 1 million credits in Horizon 1, you could get a Koenigsegg CCX-R edition that comes equipped with a 4.7-liter twin supercharged, yes, two superchargers V8 that produce an astonishing 1,018 horsepower, propelling the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 2.9 seconds. However, perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the CCX-R edition is its rarity. With production limited to only 4 units, only one is literally possessing a piece of automotive history. Without a doubt, a legendary car, but the CCX-R was unbearable to drive in Horizon 1. The sheer power of the CCX-R can be overwhelming in the narrow Horizon 1 tracks. The car's acceleration is so rapid that maintaining control becomes a constant challenge. Even the slightest tap of the throttle will make the rear kick out, making it difficult to navigate tight and crowded corners without spinning out, smashing into players or losing a lot of time. Appearing in Horizon 2, 3, and 4, the Vauxhall Astra VXR, despite its impressive real-world performance credentials, is not very pleasant to cruise with nor race with within Forza Horizon. Such a brilliant hatchback that was not given the right performance compared to its peers in Forza Horizon. Before I give the reasons why the VXR is not very good in Forza Horizon, here's an intro of the renowned Vauxhall Astra VXR. Made by the legendary British car manufacturer Vauxhall, the Astra VXR is a beast. At the heart of the Vauxhall Astra VXR lies a turbocharged 2-liter inline-4 that outputs 296 horsepower, which is very impressive for a hatchback. From its sport-tuned suspension system and performance brakes to its precise steering and limited slip differential, every aspect of the Astra VXR has been engineered to deliver a thrilling driving experience. In Forza Horizon, the Astra VXR's performance is quite poor compared to the other B-Class cars. Despite featuring sport-tuned suspension in real life, the Astra VXR's handling in the game may feel lackluster and heavy compared to more agile and responsive cars. Its tendency towards understeer and relatively soft suspension setup can result in lost time due to having to brake early, especially in high-speed cornering situations, which you can't do because off the launch, you're beaten due to the poor in-game acceleration at launch. Appearing in every single Forza Horizon, the Hennessey Venom GT stands as a monumental achievement in the world of automotive engineering, representing the pinnacle of performance and speed. However, the Venom GT is very unpleasant to drive in Forza Horizon without upgrades, of course. Before I get into the reasons why the Venom GT is unpleasant to drive, here's an introduction of the Hennessey Venom GT. The Venom GT is pound for pound one of the greatest hypercars ever made. At the heart of the Hennessey Venom GT lies a monstrous 7-liter twin-turbo V8 that was crafted to unleash mind-blowing levels of horsepower and torque. With power outputs exceeding 1,000 horsepower, it rivals even the most formidable hypercars in terms of performance on the planet. What sets the Hennessey Venom GT apart is not just its staggering power figures, but also its exceptional speed capabilities. In 2014, the Venom GT set a new Guinness World Record for the fastest production car, reaching a top speed of 270 miles per hour, or 435.31 kilometers per hour. This remarkable achievement solidified the Venom GT's status as one of the fastest and most extreme cars ever built. With a top speed that surpasses most other cars in the game, maintaining control of the Venom GT at high speeds can be challenging, especially on narrow roads and tight corners. Its lightweight construction and high power output can result in unpredictable behavior, with tendencies towards oversteering and instability during aggressive driving maneuvers. This can make it difficult for players to push the car to its limits without risking loss of control or spinning out. The Quartz Regalia, featured in the popular video game Final Fantasy XV, is a stunning representation of luxury and elegance at four wheels. However, the Regalia is one of the worst cars to drive in Horizon 3. Before I get into the reasons why the Regalia is bad to drive in Horizon 3, here's a brief introduction of the Quartz Regalia. Appearing in both Horizon 3 and 4, the Quartz Regalia is a fusion of automotive engineering and fantasy design. The Regalia embodies luxury, sophistication, and power, serving as both a mode of transportation and a symbol of royalty within Final Fantasy. With a 7.2-liter supercharged V12, the Quartz Regalia is the ultimate luxury car to rip the streets in. At Forza Horizon 3, the Regalia is garbage. Its large size and heavy weight can make the handling feel less responsive and overall unable to give an enjoyable driving experience. Additionally, despite its luxury design, the Regalia lacks the performance capabilities and agility of any other GT car in Horizon 3. Its slow acceleration and top speed limit its competitiveness in races and challenges within Horizon 3. You will fall asleep cruising the Regalia because of how heavy the handling feels and how slow it is. The Nissan Titan Warrior concept is a bold and rugged pickup truck, showcasing Nissan's vision for the future of off-road performance and adventure. Inspired by desert racing trucks and military vehicles, the Titan Warrior concept gives off a commanding presence with its aggressive styling cues and imposing stance. At the heart of the Nissan Titan Warrior concept lies a powerful 5-liter turbo diesel V8 that delivers high power figures to conquer even the most challenging terrain. With its advanced suspension system, beefed up chassis, and oversized off-road tires, the Titan Warrior concept is engineered to tackle rough trails and off-road obstacles with confidence and ease. In Horizon 5, the Nissan Titan is one of the worst pickup trucks for racing and off-road cruising. The launch and acceleration are both mediocre. Despite the real-life counterpart of the Nissan Titan having an advanced suspension system, the truck oversteers often due to its visibly awkward weight distribution in Forza Horizon 5. Appearing in Horizon 3, 4, and 5, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat is a modern-day embodiment of American muscle car heritage, boasting raw power, aggressive styling, and ridiculous performance. However, the Hellcat's garbage in Forza Horizon. Before I give the reasons why it's garbage, here's a brief introduction to the acclaimed Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Developed by Dodge, the Hellcat comes packed with its supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 that's capable of producing a staggering 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. This immense power propels the Challenger Hellcat to a blistering 0 to 60 of 3.5 seconds, an exhilarating top speed of 203 miles per hour. With its menacing look and thunderous exhaust note, the Hellcat commands attention on the road and track alike. One of the last of its kind, this V8 American muscle car is a proper tribute to a dying breed. The Hellcat is at its worst in Horizon 4. The drag ability has been nerfed badly due to the game's mechanics of favoring all-wheel drive cars, that it is easily bested by almost every other S1 class car on the track and at the drag strip. The Hellcat's handling dynamics also feel less responsive and agile compared to other S1 cars in the game. Its large size and heavy weight can result in a lack of agility and nimbleness, which makes it almost useless for racing and cruising. Also, the sound of the Dodge Challenger Hellcat is awful in Horizon 4. Appearing in every single Forza Horizon, the Hummer H1 Alpha stands as an emblem of ruggedness and off-road capability. However, the H1's horrible to drive in Forza Horizon. Before I explain why the H1's horrible in Forza Horizon, here's an introduction to the Hummer H1 Alpha. Developed by Hummer, the H1 Alpha definitely commands a presence on the road, with its rugged exterior design and imposing size. At the heart of the H1 lies a powerful 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8 that outputs 300 horsepower and 520 pound-feet of torque. With its low-end grunt and formidable towing capacity, the H1 Alpha effortlessly conquers challenging terrain and obstacles, making it the vehicle of choice for off-road enthusiasts and adventurers. At its worst in Horizon 2, the H1 Alpha is completely outclassed by every other truck or off-roader. The H1's large size and heavy weight make it challenging to enjoy cruising. It's impossible to win a race with the H1 due to its horrific handling and slow acceleration that make it feel less responsive and engaging compared to other more agile trucks available in the game. Appearing in Horizon 1, the SSC Ultimate Aero, once holding the title of the world's fastest production car, is a hypercar icon renowned for its blistering speed and ridiculous performance. However, in Horizon 1, the Ultimate Aero is a pain to drive. Before I get into the reasons why this is, here's a brief introduction of the SSC Ultimate Aero. At the heart of the SSC Ultimate Aero lies a 6.3-liter twin-turbo V8 that produces a mind-boggling 1,287 horsepower. This immense power, combined with the car's lightweight carbon fiber construction and advanced aerodynamics, allows the Ultimate Aero to achieve staggering speeds and acceleration. In 2008, the Ultimate Aero became the fastest car in the world, reaching 258 miles per hour or 460 kilometers per hour. The Ultimate Aero is simply uncontrollable in Horizon 1. It was even harder to control in Forza Motorsport 4. Its focus on straight line speed and acceleration leads to its ability in other aspects of racing, such as handling and agility, to be significantly worse due to the focus on power. In addition, its extremely high power output and rear-wheel drive layout can result in unpredictable behavior, making it difficult for players to maintain control, especially during high-speed maneuvers and tight corners. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please like and subscribe.